Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, we are here with a video by Rants again, and this one is called Why the Junior X Penelope Ship is Awful. I also saw another video called Map Dominus. He also did a video about the Junior X Penelope ship, and I did watch it. There's some I do agree. Well, some of them I'm neutral with it, though, so I thought, like, it was But then I saw Rants' video, and boom, he's gonna explain more about. I guess I got a lot of people. There's a lot of people talking about the Junior X Penelope ship. I don't know, but I'm here to check out Rants' explanation on this. So I thought I'd do a reaction video, cause why not? And I do agree most of the times whenever Rants criticize SML. Maybe he's helping Logan to fix everything. I don't know. But we'll see, though. So, yeah, if you guys are new to the channel here, make sure you are subscribed. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out this video.
Hello, what's up, people? So today, we're going to talk about love, or the lack thereof.
I do love romance.
Time to finally talk about why I really hate this Junior and Penelope dating arc with a burning passion. I have been vocal about the fact this was the most uninteresting and wasted potential this ship was. I have been waiting for this day. So, in general, ships are a bit iffy. People would often ship characters who pretty much have no chemistry, no history, or no dynamic with each other. And those turn out to be the most confusing and even downright horrible ones. And the Junior and Penelope ship is really, really bad. Is it bad than Rose and Mario? Maybe not, but kind of close. At least
this close.
Rose hasn't been getting on my nerves that much. Trying to pass off a dysfunctional relationship as, oh, look at them, they're kissing, they still love each other. Isn't that just so darn precious? Ships, when done right, they have to involve characters we know, or characters we will begin to know. And when potential and good chemistry comes into play, the potential for a good couple dynamic shines. Penelope and Junior are terrible together, and I wanted to finally say all my thoughts as to why.
I'm gonna say yes, I do agree on that. Like, for the first time when they started dating in, is it like Junior's crazy girlfriend, or, I don't know. I feel like their ship just went already at downfall, because, what the frickin' spider on my desk. I just forgot what I said because I'm a freaking spider.
This ship is horrible, and why Logan gave us no real reason to care if they date or not. So, let's finally talk about it.
Yeah, when they first met, and Junior had a crush on her, but now, like, all of a sudden, he doesn't have a crush on her? I don't even know.
So, let's start from the very beginning. Ever since Penelope's first debut video, Junior had the hots for Penelope and even tried to ask her out, due to getting shot down. In fact, for a year, she had this weird character trait where she was just solely in love with Cody. Even if he was gay, she was in love with him. From that point on, Junior would, at every chance he gets, would flirt and ask her out. Of course, it didn't go anywhere, but
didn't work.
First impressions are always rocky and not done well at first. So the show could have developed Penelope into an interesting girl, especially since now she's a main character in the show. Except for a while, nothing really happened, and then they began to hate each other, which is understandable on Penelope's part because Junior is the worst person ever, and he's incredibly toxic, but Junior hates her. Why? Because she rejects his advances? No, really, why does Junior hate her? And do not say bullying and abuse.
Junior went from having a crush on her to hating her. I don't even know what video. I don't know.
Think people means you like them. If the Loud House couldn't get away with that, I'm not cutting SML slack either. Jokes aside, but the chemistry between the two was always hatred, and that's the problem with the ship. How is Logan gonna convince me and the audience members that these two people who have nothing in common, no chemistry to each other, to put these two in a fully functioning relationship? I have the answer, but we'll get to that in a bit. Now, I kind of got tired of both of them arguing all the time because it was really petty and it got annoying. However,
Slightly.
a video did get
Slightly
me
for me.
interested in the potential couple. One of my favorite modern videos, Junior the Simp, had the premise of Junior head over heels over Penelope. He went out of his way to spend all of his money on her, only to find out she dates bad boys. Granted, it was kind of sudden for Junior to be in love with her and Penelope being in love with bad boys, but I was willing to give it a chance. And in the end, Penelope said she loved Junior, until the next video reset them back to enemies. Oh, okay, that was wasted. Skipping a few years later, yes, I said years because none of the characters change. Penelope is still the most boring plush female on the planet, and Junior is just a toxic person. But suddenly, canon now, Junior's crazy girlfriend is released, where after Penelope gets jealous of another girl hitting on him, Penelope suddenly admits she loves him. Which, again, no hint this ever happened. She hated his guts to the core, and she...
You hated him for like a couple of seconds, and then like you don't want to date him ever. But then you got jealous over a girl flirting, and now you want to date him. That's after like when I first watched it, I was like laughing, but now rewatching it now, it doesn't even make sense to me now.
Now loves him? And no, I'm not gonna count Junior the Simp because that was a one-off video, and the show forgot it existed. But she's suddenly Junior's girlfriend, despite both of them not once ever remotely liking each other. This feels wrong because they never changed the characters a bit before this video, and spoilers, the characters are worse during this arc. It just seemed like a random video idea they thought of on one day on the spot. Where similarly to Joseph the Millionaire, they thought of an idea first without ever realizing the implications of it. Which leads me to this. How do the characters act during the arc? Well, they don't fight as much. They kiss sometimes. Penelope is just nicer but still toxic, and Junior is still toxic. Okay, here's my issue with this couple. Aside from the characters just not changing,
well, obviously,
these two just slightly friendlier and just kissing is not a convincing relationship. Relationships involve depth, chemistry, things happening. But these two are stuck being the same predictable characters they always been. No character development before this, and the show's trying to tell me, look, Penelope and Junior can work as a couple when we know they aren't even friends. It just feels wrong. And now, before we continue, let's talk about the progress, quote unquote. It might convince me that maybe I was wrong about the couple. Ever since they dated, we have the videos as followed. Penelope being this heavily controlled girlfriend who doesn't let him see his friends or anybody. We have Junior accusing Penelope of being disloyal to her. A video where
Switch. I don't even know. Who's the craziest one?
A video where Junior outright cheats on Penelope on purpose and gaslights her to take him back for another chance. And recently, Junior kidnaps Penelope to force her to take him back.
I hate that video.
They have really changed and shown they are very affectionate to each other.
Watching Junior kidnaps Penelope now makes me hate it more.
As a couple. And seeing this glorified as a small and toxic relationship, and the show is still trying to say, oh, but look, they said they love each other at the end, so they're still happy. Yeah, I don't buy it. If the show wants us to care about them, they have better do a good job of changing both of the characters. Which leads me to... So, we know the character of Junior. He's entitled, he's selfish, he occasionally and rarely does things out of the kindness of his heart, but sadly and unfortunately, he is very toxic. Then we have Penelope, who is the daughter of Brooklyn...
Sort of videos, but sometimes he's nice, though. Well, I would say he's 25% nice, and the other, he's more selfish.
Guy, she likes boys, she has orange hair, she has 2 X chromosomes, yeah, that's it. In the last 4 years she's been introduced in the show, we still know little or nothing about her. And again, she's a main character. This is what happens when you barely even bother to develop the characters. They just do not stick in your mind at all. We know Junior because he's been on the show for a decade and had a lot of episodes around him. Even when Penelope is in the video, she's just kind of there. So, in total, we have a jerkish and selfish guy and a bland love interest. But I think the other reason this couple kind of gets under my skin is because it's kind of justifying a small toxic relationship. But trying to get us to
Not
take
more
a serious
toxic than Marvin and
relationship
Rose
like
or
this
Judah
when
and
both characters clearly
Tyrone.
are not fit for each other is just not cool. Hell, Penelope and
I'm gonna say,
Bully get along a lot
I don't
better, if
know.
I'm gonna be
She can go
honest.
back
And
with
Bully
other
is a
bad
side
boys.
character. If both of them got together, I would love to see where that goes because they are polar opposites and they had some history together of dating before. If you are going to try to get me to care about these two and take this seriously, and the show expects you to because they keep breaking up and getting back together constantly, you cannot make these two the exact same characters. Junior the Simp, even if it was a one-time video, I did like seeing Junior not being selfish for once and treating Penelope nicely, giving her gifts and doing things not for himself, but for her. It was nice to see that even he had feelings. I wanted videos like that. Maybe seeing Junior change his ways in universe of being a nicer character if it means he truly cares about Penelope. And as for Penelope, maybe these two can date, like actually date, open about each other. Maybe they can bond about having terrible fathers because that's a starting point, as both of their dads treat them horribly. Because the show shows none of them developing or opening up. Logan just says they're dating, so by law that means they love each other.
He
But
just
we
says
see them
they're
date.
dating.
We don't
That's
see them
it.
go out or talk about how they feel. They just show them side by side and kissing rarely, but that's not enough to convince me that they love each other. And Penelope especially needs a lot of homework to do because she is ungodly boring. So boring for a love interest, a character, and a main character in general. She loves boys, she's Brooklyn Guy's daughter, that's it. And speaking of her just
Adopted?
being
I don't
there,
know. I don't know. I
even
haven't
in
watched
this ending
OGSML.
arc, she has no major role. She is still just there with no purpose. The show fails to show
Actually, no,
me
he's not.
why
She's not
any
adopted.
potential remains for these two to date. And unless they give it
I
a
could be
chance,
wrong.
the show will only continue to be bad for me.
In an election year, guaranteed to divide us.
Is that the video?
Jon Stewart and the Daily Show News
Freaking
team will
ad.
make sense of it all.
Everyone's excited and no one's crying in the bathroom.
Jon Stewart and the news team host The Daily Show, now streaming on Paramount Plus.
When I think about this ship, I just
The
think
relationship
of
feels
one
pointless.
word. Pointless. They've been dating for almost a year, and so far,
Half a
I have
year,
seen
right?
not one
No, I
shred
don't
of
know.
evidence
No,
that
it's half a
they
year.
genuinely like
Ray
each
Rants,
other.
you're wrong.
It feels
You're
so
wrong a bit.
forced. It feels unnatural. It
Well, they
feels
started
fake.
dating
It's
when
not even puppy love. It's
Penelope
just
got jealous.
fake. Do you know what this shit reminds me of?
What?
Except much better and developed? Old Mario and Rose. I said it so many times on the channel,
Wow.
but old Mario and Rose were generally sweet and heartwarming, despite Rose's annoying debut. It's not a cute romantic thing like how old Mario and Rose used to be. In fact, let's take a break to talk about these two. We've seen these two dated for literal years. We have seen their
Several
history
years,
of at
you
first
mean.
not having anything to relate to and their awkward first date. But when you get past that, we see these two date. We see them grow a lot. Mario used to be a simp for Peach, and you guys know I was not a fan of Mario crying and begging for Peach back, though it does make sense why. Mario slowly got
Peach made a return in one of the videos. Someone commented in one of my reactions, and yeah.
over Peach and found somebody better. And Rose used to cry about stars, but thankfully she grew out of that. And we see Rose learning about what people on Earth do and learning about the Mario universe or SML universe, or you know what I mean. We see
Yeah,
these two
I know what you
wholeheartedly
mean.
love each other. And also, it builds to something. From Mario trying to marry Rose in a few videos, The Ring, and then in Black Yoshi's Mistake where they finally got engaged and married. And also, it had development for Mario. I went on record to say Mario Valentine's Day Problem is the best Mario and Rose video ever, where Mario tries one more time to get
I haven't
Peach
seen that
while
video, by the
dating
way.
Rose.
Should I
But
react
he
to it?
finally
I
sees
don't know if
for
I could,
himself
because
and
Super
snaps
Bam
out
could.
of his delusion
You know
that Peach
what
is a nice
happened.
girl when she never loved him, and he's already in a perfect relationship.
Frick, this
Hell,
chair is
Rose's
squeaky as hell.
ex-boyfriend was all about Mario thinking her ex was here to steal Rose away, and he spent the whole video wanting to fight D-Money. Sure, D-Money was not trying to steal her, but you fully understand Mario's paranoia, and you feel bad for him because he loves her so much. And Rose not wanting Mario to get hurt. The relationship has history, there were stakes, some complications.
If I have a girlfriend and she invites her ex, then what? If you have a reason to break up with one of your ex-boyfriends or girlfriends, you shouldn't invite them. Why the frick invite them? If you hate him, if you hate them, then if you hate it, then don't invite him.
And in conclusion, when they finally got married. But in the current ship, what do we have? Junior thinks Penelope is cheating on him with a one-time character that means nothing to us. Okay. We have Penelope treating Junior horribly, when to be fair, Junior is not any better. We have Junior being manipulative by testing Penelope's loyalty of trying to bribe her with things, with Penelope doing the same thing one time
that
too.
Video was
okay.
Junior's loyalty test is a pointless video.
On purpose, which again, he's not better, and then he forces her to get back together with him. Where's the tension? Where's the love? Where's the stakes? There is none. If these two literally broke up right now, I would be happy because this whole entire arc is meaningless. If SML did this one time with so much development, when he cared about the characters, the writing, and the tone back then, why can't he do it again? I know SML is trying to aim to be funny non-stop, and I'll touch this in a future video, but it does kill the effect of the tone. You can't expect us to have emotional connections like a genuine relationship while we're having all of these wacky random shenanigans happening all the time, where no one ever learns a lesson, the characters never grow or learn or change,
like Junior,
where the videos always reset with no continuity, where semi-touching and emotional moments are...
Nobody learns a lesson. They just ended up... like for example, Junior almost got himself killed. And after that, someone teaches him a lesson, and then Junior said, "Yes, we learned a lesson." But then after he went back and do the same thing. You dodged a bullet from ending your life, but you haven't learned your lesson. At this point, let him be, because this is. I mean, not to anyone, but just Junior, alright?
Ruined by these wacky shenanigans. It just ruins everything, and like I said, it feels utterly pointless. So, in conclusion, the show has so much potential to be at least decent, but that's the worst part. The show does not care. And I think that accurately describes how I feel about the ship as a whole. If the show
I know Logan wants to make videos for fun, like making these for fun. He explained in the vlog, but the writing, making it rush, slow down on those videos, man.
Care to make them better or get me to take the relationship seriously, then I simply don't care either. The show fails to give us even one reason why these two are remotely deserving of each other. Them dating did not lead to anything new or exciting. All it is a pointless, meaningless, and nothingness relationship. The show needs to make these two interesting, and a good start is by taking risks, by changing them. Make Junior a lot more of a nicer character than just his normal, selfish, narcissistic character who does not care about anyone but himself. The less I'm reminded of how horrible of a person Junior is, the less I'm weirded out and uncomfortable of the relationship. And Penelope seriously needs to be more interesting because my God, she does not stick out in my head at all. She does not strike me as a main character. Not even a background character. She's just there when the video...
They only just use her for some videos, and or just as a backup character, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, Logan just used her for one scene and that's it. She's not in the video. Is that it? That's it. Alright. Oh, frick. I need to pause. Alright, guys, so that was the video of why Junior x Penelope ship is awful. I do agree in some parts of Ray Rants' explanation here. And, well, some I'm a little neutral on that one, so yeah. I'm gonna say, all I gotta say is that I do agree on some of them. I do agree on some of them, though. So yeah, that was Junior. I don't know if you guys do hate Junior in the Penelope ship. Well, to me, I was like, they should probably break up. Like, I'm gonna say they should probably break up because this is like, it's not working for them. It's not working for the whatever. You guys know what I mean. I have no other thoughts though, so I'm just gonna end up this video. So if you guys are new to the channel here, make sure you are subscribed. If you guys want Junior to like, or ask Logan to like change the ship when Junior gets a pretty girlfriend instead of Penelope, I guess try to get him to, or not. Don't do that. So yeah, if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.